Good evening, friends. This is a story of a strange friendship, one that ended deep within an abandoned house in a dark alley. The incident took place in a quiet suburb of New Jersey. Jack, Lily, and Mark. These three friends were an inseparable trio. Among them, Jack was the bravest, the most adventurous. And Lily? Lily was the brains of the group, rational, always cautious. Mark was the mediator, balancing Jack's courage and Lily's caution. But Jack harbored an intense desire. He wanted to prove that nothing could scare him. And this desire one day led them to a terrifying challenge. What you are about to hear will make your blood run cold. Let's begin today's mysterious story. A little distance from the town, at the very edge of Blackwood Forest, stands the Whispering Mansion, rumored to carry a century-old curse. Locals said that strange whispers could be heard there at night, and if anyone mistakenly answered those whispers, they would never return. It was a chilly October night. Jack pulled an old key from his pocket and said, "Listen, friends, I've heard that this key belongs to the old locker room in that mansion, and in that locker room there's something no one has ever seen." Lily immediately objected. "Jack, this is a bad idea. These are just rumors." But Jack smiled. "Not rumors, a challenge. Tonight at 2 o'clock, we'll enter that mansion. Whoever gets scared the most will have to make coffee for everyone all week." Mark and Lily's objections didn't stand a chance against Jack's stubbornness. Finally, at 2 o'clock in the morning, with flashlights and trembling courage, the three of them arrived at the mansion. The door was open. As they stepped inside, a damp old smell filled their nostrils, and a muffled whispering sound. They tiptoed up the stairs. When a creaking sound came from the stairs, Mark almost jumped. Lily whispered, "Jack, should we go back?" Jack had a smile on his face. "Scared? We've only just begun." They reached a long corridor. At the end of the corridor, a closed door. Written above the door, "The storage of the unwanted." Jack immediately pushed the key towards the locker. Just then, a huge shadow rapidly advanced towards them from the middle of the corridor. Seeing the shadow, Mark screamed and dropped the flashlight from his hand in fear. In the dark, Lily shouted, "Spread out!" This was their pre-planned code. The three of them ran in 3 different directions, and this was the biggest mistake of their lives. Jack and Lily reunited after about 5 minutes. But Mark was not with them. Lily panted, "Where's Mark? We've lost him." Jack smiled strangely. "Calm down, he must be hiding somewhere else. Come on, let's check the locker room." But Lily paused this time. She held Jack's flashlight to his face. Lily's eyes narrowed in suspicion. "Jack, what's that smell on your hand? It's not the smell of old, stale clothes." Jack immediately hid his hand. "Oh, come on! I must have grabbed something while running." Lily didn't believe him. She saw faint reddish stains on Jack's jacket, which glowed even in the dark. Lily then suddenly shouted, "Jack! Our challenge today was about making coffee, not risking our lives. Why were you so excited?" Jack then turned off the flashlight. Only the faint moonlight came through the window into the room. Lily realized this was the most terrifying moment of her life. Jack's eyes seemed to glow even in the dark. Lily then said in a firm voice, "Where's Mark, Jack? What have you done?" Jack suddenly let out a hideous laugh. That laugh was not Jack's. That laugh belonged to someone else. He said in a hushed voice, "Mark, he was part of me. About 10 years ago, I lost my friend in this very mansion. And that's when I decided that whoever betrays me, I will turn them into this mansion's curse too." Lily retreated in terror. Jack slowly advanced towards her, whispering, "The first key was mine. The second key was in Mark's hand. And you have a third key." Lily, trembling with fear, felt the presence of a metallic object in her pocket. Lily screamed, I don't know anything about this." Jack then grabbed Lily. He whispered, "This is the rule of this mansion, Lily. You challenged me. Now you will be the mansion's new terror." The next morning, the police arrived outside the mansion. They found neither Mark nor Jack. Only Lily's dropped flashlight was recovered. However, locals said that since that night, anyone who goes towards Blackwood Forest late at night hears not 2, but 3 whispering sounds. One terrified, one of distorted laughter, and the third was the whisper of the rational, cautious Lily. And that third key, it is perhaps waiting for another new brave friend. Are you ready? This was today's creepy story. How did you like this mysterious tale? If you enjoyed this thrilling narrative, please give it a like and leave a comment. Our channel regularly features many ghost stories, suspenseful tales, supernatural incidents, and unexplained mysteries. If you want to watch spooky cartoons for kids or scary stories, thrilling adventures, or horror stories for adults, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any new stories. Keep an eye on our channel for amazing events and unbelievable stories.